Welcome back to FizzBiz Films, and in today's video, we are going to be checking out Studio Series movie Starscream. We're going to be looking at his transformation, what he can do, his playability features, and some of his drawbacks, and some of his pros. Okay, so now we're going to be checking out his transformation. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is turn him around, bring his legs down, all the way down, move his shins in, make sure these things are straight, and use this tab right here to clip them in together. Then you're gonna rotate his legs around, push them down, rotate his other leg, just the same. Then you're going to bring his arms out in a straight line like this, bring this down, push this up like this, then turn him around, push this all the way up, and bring his head in. Then push this back down, turn him back around, make sure this stays up, actually put it like that, and get this, and push it up. Then you're gonna turn him around again, bring this down like this, bring these down, make sure you untab them, bring these down, and make sure they line up with this, and you're gonna push them in like this. Then you're going to bring this all the way down like that, flip these up, make sure these things match up. Then you're going to bring these, turn them around, and bring these up, and you're going to push this in, and bring it down. Then you're gonna get the arms, push them in like this, then bring them up like this, then bring them over like this, and you're going to push them in. Then you're gonna do the same with this one, push it in like this, push it in like this, push it up like this, and push it in like this. Then you're gonna flip it around and match everything up, bring these up, look at these, get his hands, push them onto this tab right here, bring his hand down, and there's a tab right here, and you're going to push them together. Do the same for this one, align the tab with the hand by pushing it down and onto the tab so they connect. Then you're going to bring it down like this, bring this one down like this, make sure they align, turn it over, bring this up like this, and then you have him transformed in flying mode. If you want to make him have his landing gears on, you flip this down, turn it around, flip this down, and put him here. That's how you transform him into vehicle mode. Now we're going to check out how you transform him back into transformer mode. Okay, so now to transform him into transformer mode, we're going to bring him up, push these down, push these wheels in, push this wheel in, and then flip it upright. Then we're going to take this out, unclamp it and bring it up, unclamp it and bring it up. Then we're going to push these down, we're going to turn it around, and then we're going to bring this up, turn it around again, and then take it out like that, take it out like that. Then we're going to bring it up, and bring it out again, bring it up, and then bring it out. Then we're going to turn them around, get these up, well, turn it actually around, push these out, push these out, push these out, push this out, then flip it all the way up until where it stops. And this piece right here hits on the top of this. Then you're going to bring this up and over like that. And you're going to plug this tab into this hole, right, like this, and do the same on this side, like this. Then you're going to turn it around, flip this up, and flip this up. Then actually you're gonna untab these and push them down so his body goes into place. Then you flip them back up all the way and push this tab into the hole, push this tab into the hole like that, and then you're gonna bring this up. You're then gonna turn it around, push his legs out, they will untab, and then bring his thighs out, turn him around, and his feet should be normal. Then you're gonna turn him around, push his head up, push his head down, bring his arms down, bring his other arm down, and then he's now in transformer mode. Okay, so now we're going to be checking out what he can do. So, he can look very normal standing up in many of his positions. He can fly because he is a Decepticon that turns into a jet, so he can fly, which is a given. Any Decepticon that's a jet can fly. Either of his hands can flip up like they did in the transformation, like that, and you can put the saw that's given in the box into them. So he has a saw hand. Excuse me. This thing goes up always. So he has a saw hand, and he does whatever people with saw hands do. I don't know. Okay, so now we're going to be checking out what Starscream can do as a jet. So, his main thing that he can do is fly. That's basically what he can do. And he can fly, he can drive, and then take off and fly. But that's mainly what he can do as a jet. Now we're going to be checking out the playability of Starscream. We're going to first check out his jet form and then his robot form. So, his playability features include flipping these in and flying away, and flipping these out and landing him. He looks very stealthy when he's flying. Well, yes, stealthy, because these kind of blend in with stuff that's surrounding him, I guess. It's very nicely constructed. It's very fun to play with, and that's what he can do basically as a jet. Okay, so the playability features that of Starscream as a robot is the aforementioned saw hand that looks very cool and is very fun, because some of these Transformers have ball joints, or they have slide joints. I think that's what they're called. And you can pretend like he's cutting them off and then take them off. And then you can play with him like that. He's a very fun Transformer to play with, especially since he transforms into such a cool vehicle. I'd highly recommend you get it. It's very fun. We're now going to check out his pros first. His pros are, he has so many joints. There's basically a never-ending positions that you can place him in. Like with his legs, with his arms, basically with everything. The cons, though, they're not very apparent in the vehicle mode, because there aren't any at all. But there's a huge con in the actual Transformer mode, and that is these things. These things come off way too much. They wear very easily. The friction clamps don't really do much to help it out. It would be better if they figured out a different way to use these, but of course you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That is a very good way to live by. But that's the only real drawback. Another drawback is that on the back, this part right here, it's very blank. This happens a lot, and it's not very fun when you're trying to use him and he's trying to transform on you. But that's his cons, his pros. He's a very good figure overall. I'd rate him an 8 out of 10 because of his cons. But the 8 is because he's very fun. It's a very cool figure, and it's also because of his cons. We can't ignore the cons. Thank you all for watching. It's been my pleasure to show y'all how he can transform, what he can do, how he plays, and his pros and cons. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'd deeply enjoy it. If you enjoyed my video, I'd deeply enjoy it if you liked and subscribed and placed a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Bye.